Hi, ever wonder what it's like to work another profession or live in the underworld? Listen to unsuspecting riders give a 10 to 15 minute personal masterclass as I spontaneously interview them as they enter my taxi. I'm your host, Simon Rushton, and this is Taxi Chronicles. Morning. Yes, we're back today, or it's early hours of the morning. We got a very nice guy in the car. He's very talkative, so I know he's going to entertain you guys. He's got a special kind of job. I won't mess up his title, but it's something to do with a very prestige shop. And, let me hand the phone over to him. Nice to meet you, Ali. You got it?
Yes, I got it. I dropped the phone though.
Tell us who you are, what you're about, how you got into the industry that you're in.
So I work for a very big retail company. I think I would say it's king of retail, which is called Selfridges, and I've been working there since 2015. I was joined there when I was 21, and 21, 22, yes. And since then I've been working there for the past 5 years, and my job role was to help clients to fix about their needs, what they want, and help them into whatever they want it for. And this has been my journey for the past 5 years, what I've been doing. I think you working for places where you've been stuck onto like so many, it's not about like how much on your comfortability, it's just about how much you desire, like how much you love your job about it. So, and that consistency, having for the same day, getting ready and getting up to work every day, is that showing. And then for the past 5 years, the same thing, where you don't see the growth or anything like that, but then the motive of what you love the job for.
So tell us, when you're speaking to a client, what kind of clients do you have? How do you encourage them to buy or purchase? Do they, how does it work?
It depends on how the person is. So I believe that giving that space, when I definitely for sure, if you have a greeting, I definitely greet someone when they come in or whatever. And from there, then my journey a little bit with the customer starts. And it goes on from where a customer asks something, and
so you wait for the customer to you say hello, so you
yes,
acknowledge the customer, and then
yes,
later on you wait for the customer to approach you.
Yeah, and I just depending on after what they really after the greeting, I give them a bit of space, telling them if they need any help with anything, they can ask me or ask for suggestions or whatever. And then I just step back a bit, so that giving their space, and then after that, understanding what they really want, I definitely believe in gestures and body language. Or there's so many people who sometimes are not really interested in buying anything, they just want to browse around. So you can definitely say, working there for a long time,
so you can spot that straight away.
You can with many customers though, and you would know a bit that if they want to, but then you can't really judge, right? Okay. With anything, a person with anything would just spend straight away a lot of money straight away, and then you wouldn't not even know for a second. No, I would be thinking, didn't even think that this person would buy that.
Do you get customers who know what they want and they don't want any help?
Oh yeah, definitely. But mostly at the end of the day, they know. Some people, it's very straightforward. It will just straight away, they will show you something, a picture, or someone is refer them saying that, I've heard about this thing, something exciting, do you know about this, or where would I get it? So sometimes it's very easy. Customer shows that you just know what to do. So it's different with every customer though.
If you have an indecisive customer, how do you sort that? How do you address that?
I ask them so many questions, not to confuse them or anything, but then to know what actually they like or what actually they really wanted, and on that basis, according to my likes as well, I try to adjust it and then give them an honest opinion about it, and then suggest what they exactly want then.
So when you say what they like, is it colours, texture, things like that, or is it just style?
Style and it depends on, like, some people are more into dark things, some people are more into light things, some people don't like too much of, they just want to be very simple and plain and classic. But for me, like, I feel like everything's simple, anything simple and plain is always classic. You can never go wrong with that.
Okay.
So having like plain clothing, like with just one color, like blue, for instance. So there's some colors where you just wear it with plain things, it will always be classic and never go old in style or anything.
Because black is a very common color in London.
Yes.
I notice everybody has a black coat.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. It's like, and it's, to me, it comes across like we're quite morbid.
I personally, I like black, but I personally, I'm not really into black. But my favorite color is white.
Okay.
I love white, and
when I'm in a hot country,
yeah,
I love white is my color.
white. Oh,
I love black. Black is my favorite color. I used to have a black car, black motorbike.
yeah.
Cool. I really loved that.
Yeah.
But I just think it's like it gives off an aura of us as people.
But
we just go for dark colors.
And the thing is with white, as I said, one of my I have 2-3 favorite colors, which is like white, wine burgundy, and blue. Black, I suggest black is where some people are like just wearing it when it's like moaning or doing, like, some people has their own thinking towards it. But for me, I think black should be worn like where evening parties or something. Not, I definitely wouldn't say black in mornings or afternoons, but like, or it's like if it's a formal event, but not on like t-shirts. Honestly, you can wear when you're relaxed or whenever you think. But I feel that black is a very amazing color as well, like whenever you want to wear it's, I think, that vibe when you want it. Not every day you want to like wear black, but some people just wants to be in black. I have a couple of my friends, they just wear black.
What's the most popular color sold then? Is it black?
Black, of course, definitely.
Is that black, of course? Do you reckon that's because of our climate, or?
I think because black in hot countries, if you see, not many people wear black in hot countries because it's a bad conductor of heat.
Yeah.
So, and if you see in the summer here, not many people wear black as well. They wear blue, white. Yeah. It depends on the winter as well.
Yeah, it's true. The girls love to wear white in the summer, don't they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's a good point.
And I feel like the color black is just so classic as well that you wear it with anything, it would always suit you, whether you wear it white, black, any color, black would go with. There's no color that black wouldn't go with.
Have you ever had a customer that you couldn't satisfy? You just had to say, you even ask a colleague, can you take over this because it's just not gonna work?
The thing is, well, if that's the case, I never I would never say that I would tell a client to a colleague of mine to like take over, because I would always just give them their space. If they're not, I would just leave them to it at that point, because that's the most. I would never ever leave it to give the same thing to, because it's not, the customer is not interested in that thing, so it's waste of time to like me to hand it over to a different person, because it will be the same thing then. Because some customers are very picky and not fussy, I would say, but then they want something according to specific needs there. So they just want it, like, whether it is or not, like, they just want it.
What's the most common kind of clothing that people require for what function? Is it every day? Is it, or like for Selfridges, for where you work? Is it like, I don't know, ballrooms, suits?
It's various different amount of Selfridges provides an amazing, they're amazing brands, one of the highest quality products, or whether it is when it comes to luxury, yes.
Does Selfridges have their own brands?
Selfridges, yes, in their food selection and chocolate selection,
But not clothing.
but not clothing.
Okay. So I wear quite a bit of Hugo Boss.
Yes.
I have for years. It was from I went one time many years ago. I went to a Hugo Boss. I think it's in one of the Westfields, probably up the West London one at that time. So that's
Yeah.
the other one was built. And the woman basically dressed me. I mean, she obviously didn't physically put the clothes on me, but she showed me how you're meant to look, how the look is meant to be worn. It was a collar, a polo shirt with a double coloured.
Yeah.
There's a red on the underside and blue on the outside, and showed me how it was. And it's the whole experience.
Yes.
And I just feel anytime I need to shop, and I don't shop often, maybe once a year.
Yeah. You would go to Hugo
I go
Boss.
back to that shop or back to a Hugo Boss. I was disappointed by the one in West London.
Yeah.
East London, sorry. I thought you are not a very good salesman, so I only go to the one in West London.
Yeah.
But where would you rate Hugo Boss as a, you're obviously a connoisseur when it comes to this stuff?
So because it's all about the experience, whether you go to any, but when you come to Selfridges, it's a whole different experience. There's so many different types of you would have the same thing outside as well, but people come down to Selfridges because of the quality and that experience. Okay. So I would say anything what you do in Selfridges, whether it's any brand or specifically your Hugo Boss, it's just about the service they want. They would always make sure everyone will make sure to give you an exceptional service for sure.
Well, thanks a lot for this interview.
No worries.
Last question is, what impact do you want to have in the world?
During these times at the moment, I think you should be very patient and just be positive all the time. And because that's the only thing which can always make you forward in life, or whether what it is. Because what's going on in life, because everything at the end of the day, not every day would be a sad day. Happy days will definitely for sure come in though.
Yeah, but what impact do you want to make on the world?
Me?
Yes, you.
Definitely. Helping each other. Okay. Because the thing is, I feel like what you give in would definitely for sure come up, because that's the only thing where people lack these days. They don't want to help out to anyone because they think that people have stopped helping each other, I feel, or supporting each other.
That's good.
So I think that should be always.
I hear that. Well, thanks a lot.
No worries, thank you.
Much appreciated. We hope you liked that interview. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to get the latest daily episode. Ever considered investing in the continent with the fastest growing economy and population on Earth? The same continent that holds 30% of the world's known natural resources? Then listen to our sister podcast, Africa Investor Stories, where you will hear real investors with real stories from around the world share their experience of investing in Africa. We post Monday and Thursday at 10 a.m.